believe in this thing, man. Right. If we truly believe that the Lord gonna come back, destroy the nations, and we gonna round them up, right? We gonna put them in slavery, and we gonna rule over them, man, forever. And we truly believe in this thing. Right? We're not half-assing it, right?
You said you gonna leave your name for a curse. So when I ask how y'all nationality, you know what y'all said? Oh, I'm black. Or I'm black. Or I'm brown. Or I'm a African American. Or I'm an American black. No, that's a curse. You say you're gonna leave your name for a curse. You're gonna leave Israel for a curse.
So people think that they got wisdom of this world because they know trigonometry, because they know geometry.
Right.
That's not the wisdom of the Lord, man. The Lord don't care about anything in Babylon. He doesn't care about being able to finesse people, to be able to get over on people, to apply usury.
Break it out.
1 and verse number 3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is within men. Is what? The tabernacle of God is with men. And he will dwell in them.
And do what?
And he will dwell with them. So the Lord is dealing with men. I was like, he's coming out here and he's got the men on the corners and the highways and byways in every major city, man. We from country to country. You got Southern and Northern Kingdom coming back together, man. It's a beautiful thing in these last days. Keep going. And they shall be his people.
And what?
And they shall be his people. Now the Lord accepting everybody. And they shall be his people. And God himself shall be with them and be their God.
And be what?
And be their God. Oh, he belongs to everybody. And be their God. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there shall be no more death.
No more what?
No more death.
Say what? We got to worry about every time the cops get behind us?
No more death.
Well, we got to look at when people want to put beams on the men of the Lord?
No more death. Neither sorrow nor crying. Neither shall there be any more pains, for the former things are passed away. And he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true.
For these words are what?
For these words are true.
No, we just making it up.
For these words are true and faithful. And he said unto me, it is done.
It is what?
It is done.
I say, man, hey, everything is getting wrapped up, man. The times are coming short. It ain't gonna be too much longer. You're gonna see the brothers out here. We got prophecy kicking off every day, every hour. Folks be sitting around and damn news break just going crazy, man. All kinds of stuff is going on in the world, man. But the Lord is trying to warn his people, man. He speak once, yea, twice, man, but our people don't want to perceive it. They ain't gonna realize it until the damn nukes are coming down. When they see that it's ICBMs coming down, about to touch down right in front of them, that's when they finally gonna try to be like, oh dang, maybe them dudes was right. Maybe I need to start keeping these all statutes and commandments. It's gonna be too late then, man. The time is running short. Say, we out here like Noah telling people, hey man, get your ass on the boat, man. Don't you see the door closing?
Right.
I said, but our people rather sit here and walk up and down the street in the damn Christmas spirit, man. Keep going.
Bring that out. Sorry.
This the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28.
Go.
Come up to me, all ye that labor.
Say, do what?
Come to me, all ye that labor.
What's going on, brother? What's your nationality, King? What's your nationality?
Venezuela.
You Venezuela?
Yeah.
You see Venezuela on this chart over here? So do your spirit resonate with brother spirit that your forefathers and foremothers that came into America and all these different islands and lands by the way of slave trade?
Yeah. See it. Sit it between them.
See that? So we just out here trying to talk to our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, let them know they be God's chosen people, brother.
Hey, shut up, you damn cracker. Where it go?
Yeah. Do us a favor and jump off, man.
Do a somersault.
Baba Kasha.
This the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden.
And our what?
And
Are heavy laden. And I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon me and learn of me. For I am meek.
For what?
For I am meek and lowly in heart. And ye shall find rest unto your souls.
Right.
For my yoke is easy and my burden is light.
I say, man, and the burden of the Lord is light, man. But we in these generational curses because what? We decided to turn our back on the Lord, man. But being returned, we got to seek Him 10 times more, man.
Right.
We got to start keeping the feast days, start keeping the Sabbath, training up the children where they should go, telling our sisters to cover up, telling our people to flee from the damn oppressor, start walking hand in hand with these people, take off the ugly sweater, man, and put on that garment of righteousness, man. Put on your fringes, grow your beard out, man. It's that simple. Bring that out.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse number 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?
So, man, we got to look. That's why we got these scriptures, man, because everything was written aforetime was written for us. It's for us to understand, to get some guidance, to get some knowledge and understanding out of it. So it ain't that hard to apply this stuff to your life on a daily basis. We look at our people, and every time that we talk about commandments, they be like, oh, the 10. We tell them 600, and they face get to scrunching up. Man, you know how many laws you keep on a daily basis? You know how easy it is to keep the Lord's laws? It ain't even that hard. Most of them just go hand in hand. But our people just, they think that it's so difficult to praise the Lord, man. But instead, they rather do everything else that the so-called white man tell them to do. The Lord say, hey, keep Feast of Dedication. Tell you, hey, keep Purim. Keep Passover. Keep the Feast of Tabernacles. Hey, but our people, man, they rather celebrate Thanksgiving, man, which is a damn genocide of the Native Americans, man, the tribe of Gad. They celebrate Juneteenth, which is a damn lie all in itself, man. They said we wasn't even free when they made that day. They told you, they be like, hey, you free, but then they decided not to even tell you was free till how long after? Yeah, and we still ain't free from nothing to this day, man. What are you free from? You need a passport to go anywhere. You need a license to do anything. Say, we got our people still living on corners, walking around with bags full of stuff, man. Our people are not free at all. There's no liberation in this damn place.
30 minutes.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion.
For what?
For the Lord is full of compassion.
So the Lord got more compassion than any of our people will have toward each other on a daily basis. That's why we need to look at these scriptures as guidance, man. We need to learn how to be more long-suffering. Need to learn how to be able to deal with each other on a daily basis. But it said our people under that Deuteronomy 28:54, man. They can't stand their brothers, they can't stand their wives, and they can't stand their children. And it just stems from generation to generation, man.
And mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful.
Hey, come hear the words of the Lord, man.
Brother, sister.
You ain't got to cross the street, man. We ain't got no problem with our people, man. We love our people. We trying to actually tell you the things that the world is not going to tell you. Try to tell you that we are not black people.
Come here to
we are
word,
not
brother.
Afro-Americans, man. So what are we, brother, if you know? But, hey, brother, your skin don't look like your jogging suit. I can tell the difference between what you wearing and your face, brother. You ain't a black man, man. You be from the tribe of Judah 9 times out of 10, man. You an Israelite. You got to keep the commandments, man. So the Lord is not caring about walking up and down the street on Washington on a Saturday, man. The Lord don't care about Christmas. Christ wasn't born in the winter. Wasn't born in no damn manger. Damn wise men wasn't no damn Edomites. Bring that up.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 22.
Bring it out.
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
And that's the Lord shaking his hand at our people, man. Telling them, hey, how long you guys gonna love simplicity?
How long you gonna love the things of this world? You love being here where 1 week is 40 degrees outside, the next week is 60, where you got chemtrails in the sky, where you got jets flying around, ready to nuke this place. You got every country, every nation rising up against nation. You got defiled foods. You got everything GMO. The women are even GMO now, man. You don't even know who the hell is a woman nowadays anymore. Bring that up.
This book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 12. Actually, I'm going to start at 11. For the Lord is full of compassion, mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins.
And do what?
And forgiveth sins.
And he only gonna forgive them if you actually stop doing them.
Right.
You can't walk in the house and tell your kids, hey, you love them, but then you'll never reward them for nothing. Kid come in the house with his report card, I got straight A's. Shut up! And you push them and make them sit out in the corner all day long. Or you tell your kids that you love them, and then you don't even want to feed them. You don't take them get their haircut, don't buy them no clothes, you don't show them no affection, don't read to them. You just sit there and give them a tablet and say, hey, shut up, sit over there. I'm like, man, you can't tell the Lord that you love him, but yet you don't keep his commandments. He tell you don't keep Christmas, but yet you walk around in a damn ugly sweater. Yet you sitting here spending all your paycheck, passing up paying your rent, so you can go buy gifts, and then you sit at home. And we was in the store the other day, there was a brother in there buying a speaker. I knew what he was buying it for, but I'm just trying to make conversation with the brother. He's like, yeah, I bought this so hopefully the kids can get out of my way. That's something you want them to be in the other room with a loudspeaker, brother? Make it make sense. Our people destroyed, man. Bring that up.
Verse 12. Actually, and he saveth in time of affliction. Woe be the fearful hearts and faint hands.
So what do our people have?
Woe be the fearful hearts and faint hands.
Our people got fearful hearts. They scared of every damn thing. They want to buck up against their brother, but they're afraid to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. They're afraid to show love to another brother. What's that?
Scared of spiders.
Yeah, our people scared of damn roaches and spiders. But yeah, you don't clean up your house, so your ass gonna always have roaches and spiders. These damn motorcyclists is driving me today, man.
And the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience.
Say woe to what?
Woe unto you that have lost patience.
So we even got to learn to be more patient. That's something that only the truth can do, man. Because the ways of the world, they ain't gonna make you patient. Only time our people were patient when it come to this world is following Esau. To be like, hey, I can be patient. I can work 365 days until I finally build up 2 weeks vacation. Hey y'all, come over here, man. We doing a live podcast. Hey, beautiful family, man. What y'all got going on? How y'all feeling today? Y'all just came from Rosalita's?
I got 2 minutes.
What y'all eat over there?
2 minutes.
Y'all some margaritas? Hey, we got some living water for you. Come get a little drink. See that?
Y'all love God for real. Y'all some liars.
Verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
You say, what are our people gonna do when the Lord come visit? When the Lord pull up and come knocking at your door, which that's just symbolically speaking, the Lord is gonna be coming with He's gonna crack the sky and everybody gonna hear him. So what are you gonna do in that day? What are you gonna do when there's nukes coming down? You can't go to Schnucks, you can't go to Walmart, you can't go to Target, can't go to Fresh Time, can't go to Whole Foods. What are you gonna do?
Brother.
Hey brother, what are you gonna do when World War III kick off, brother?
I will be there.
You only gonna be there until the Lord said that you can't be there, man.
2 minutes, brother.
When He come blow you up for walking hand in hand with your oppressors,
Catch the next bus.
and not want to be around your people.
Hey, you love a white woman more than you love your brother? Huh? You love a white woman more than you love your brother? Well, come talk to us then.
How you ain't got time for your people, but you got time to walk with Airbud, man? You can't have time to walk with Lindsay Lohan, but you don't want to be out here with your brothers shaking your hand, prophesying the downfall of this place, man.
Yeah.
We not black, brother. That's what we trying to tell you. I'm not the
same color as his brother's vest. I'm not the same color as that damn bus, man.
My brother stick with me. No matter what color. No matter.
Stop being a coon.
When the Lord say to do that? Or did the Lord told you not make any marriages with them?
Coon.
On me talk.
Coon. Coon.
Hey, you
Coon.
jumping and
Coon.
driving ass coon. That's that
Coon.
Man, the Lord gonna kill you in that day, man. Because you want to hate your brother. So it's like, man, my brother's... Man, you just got a damn heathen loving problem, man. You got a spirit with being in love with damn Christina Aguilera, man. You got a damn covenant that you made with Britney Spears instead of loving your own people, man.
And
That's what the hell's wrong with our people.
And Esau peeled off with him.
Yeah,
Into a dark...
gonna freak off in the night, man.
Into the dark alley. That's crazy. Into the dark alley.
And that bus driver was like, man, let me get the hell up out of here. He was the bus driver was like, come on, man. Damn. Get your ass in this damn bus, man. Yeah, that's wicked as hell, man. Hey, come on, brother.
2 minutes.
Come rap with us for a minute, man. You ain't got nothing going on. It feel good outside, man. It's a Saturday night.
Y'all love God? Y'all love God? Y'all love God?
2 minutes.
Y'all love God? If you love God, you would keep one of Christ's greatest commandments, and that's to love our own people, man. What you running away from us for? You only got a couple minutes. Where you going? Because that building don't close for a few more hours. It's only, what, like 7 o'clock? You got plenty of time, man. And what's going on? You came back again.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
What you learned for last week?
A lot.
What you remember? What's the main thing we was out here telling our people? That we are... What's our nationality?
Why you walk away?
We was talking about the culture, wasn't we?
We was talking about a whole
Or
bunch
race
of stuff.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about us as a race of people?
Like, who are we? What are you?
Who are we?
How do you identify yourself?
Right. So then I'm gonna ask some same questions for you. Who are you? How do you identify yourself?
You already asked me that.
I know. I gotta make sure you know, man. Everything comes through repetition.
I mean,
How you study for a test? If you don't sit there and consistently go over the same thing, how you gonna remember?
I take my time, I study, I focus on the main subject and not the objects around me. I take notes, take steps, jot down things that's important, information, side stuff, the main stuff, the main topic.
Well, see, that's how we get through a test. I got a pop quiz for you right quick then. I'll give you 3 questions. What's our nationality? What are some of the commandments?
Come and find out.
And how do you love God?
Come back and find out the answer.
Come on, you can get involved too.
That quiz for you too.
We love our people, man. We are here every week doing the
I
same
answer
thing.
what's up. I answer one of them. How do I love God? I love Him. But every time I wake up in the morning, I pray.
Okay.
Even if I don't know, like I tell people, if you don't know how to pray, just talk. But no Christian, just talk, and He listens. His eyes always up and never closed. And just, literally, you say, "I shall not feel no evil," and literally, you got to keep going.
Right. Say, but what are you supposed to be praying for? Like, how do you pray?
Like me, I don't pray about stuff that I need. I pray about stuff that I'm going through. What's like the moment. And like I pray about stuff that's like, and me, I just don't pray for myself. I pray for other people because I don't want to see them like down bad. Because I'm always giving, and I give you my last. One of them tell me to give my last, but I got to go hard because I'm always giving, and that's just how my heart built. So,
Give me that.
Christmas.
yeah,
You gonna give on Christmas?
yeah, I might.
See, but why do we celebrate Christmas?
Well,
Well, not we. Why do our people celebrate Christmas? Because we don't. Us as brothers, we ain't celebrate.
trying to take me back. We celebrate Christmas. It's not for just like.
Like, don't people say that?
No, I
don't
know.
people say Christ is the reason for the season?
No, we celebrate Christmas because the Christmas day with Jesus.
Can you prove that in the Bible?
I mean,
Because I read the Bible a couple times and I heard that he was born in the springtime.
That's right.
really?
Yeah. He wasn't born in the winter, let alone especially December 25th. Like if you got a phone, Google December 25th. And it's gonna tell you that it's Nimrod's birthday.
No, it's that's Saturnalia.
Yeah, Saturnalia. I was like, so these are actually customs that have come from the ways of the world. Those aren't things that the Lord told us to do. Because Christmas is actually in the Bible, but it's not explained the way that we think. I'm gonna give you that right quick. Just give me a couple minutes.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10. Hear ye the word which the Lord spoketh unto you, O house of Israel.
So that's the Lord, and he clarifying that he only talking to the house of Israel. He not talking to all nations. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
So we're not supposed to learn the way of the heathen, because this Christmas would be a pagan custom, along with like Thanksgiving, along with Veterans Day, Memorial Day, any of these days, even birthdays. Birthdays are the #1 satanic thing. Let me finish this one up. You can go.
Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for he are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain.
So the customs of the people are vain, which are?
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
So back, now we can go buy these plastic trees, but back in the day, they actually had to go do work. They had to go into a forest, take their saw, cut down the tree.
The work of the hands of the workmen with an axe.
I said, and now instead of the axe, the workmen just put it together with a machine.
Why you always?
They deck it with silver and gold.
They do what?
They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not.
And just like that, you walk out. People can't deal with the truth, man. This sad. Hey, sister in the blue dress. Sister with the 8 balls on. Come here to word.
Y'all got 2 minutes.
Hey, I got a question for you. Y'all love God?
Indeed.
You sure?
If you love God, let's talk about him right quick.
If you love God, you'll keep his commandments.
That place ain't about to close. They about to be open for like another 5 hours.
I'm sitting right now. Hold on. Wait a minute.
See, that's off.
That's off.
Did she just say she's sinning right now? God damn.
You don't love God, you're a liar.
Going into the boom boom. Going into the boom boom room.
Thou sayest, man. See, our people, they understand when they go into hello.
I'm sinning right now.
It's madness. Hey, they on that Kendrick Lamar like, hey, don't kill my vibe, man. I'm going off right now. That's wicked as hell.
Don't kill my vibe. It's crazy. Just freaking off in the night.
Give me them songs for 1973. Damn. People don't know that sin gonna get them destroyed, man. Loving the ways of this life is madness, man.
It's the book of Psalm, chapter 119, verse 33. Teach me, O Lord, the way of thy statutes.
I said our people need to be asking the Lord to teach them the way of the statute. We out here talking about the commandments. People supposed to be like, oh damn, they talk about the word. Let me slide over there. Asking if they love God, they're like, oh, absolutely. But then what they do, keep walking. I'm sinning right now. Like, I ain't trying to hear that. That's off, man. That's one of the worst things I've heard this year. Go ahead.
Teach me, O Lord, the way of the statutes, and I shall keep it until the end.
And you shall do what?
And I shall keep it until the end.
I said, so that let you know that, man, hey, the laws ain't never going to be done away with, man. We got to keep them until the very end. Hey, you say you're going to be back, man. Don't lie. That's a sin. You're going off. Lord going to hold you accountable to that.
Verse 4, give me understanding, and I shall keep thy law. Yea, I shall observe it with my whole heart.
With what?
With my whole heart.
Say, so you got to give it your all, man.
Make me to go into the path of thy commandments, for therein do I delight. Incline my heart unto thy testimonies.
Hey, sister, you got a minute? Hey, slide over. Let's talk for a minute.
Give us 2 minutes, sister. Give us 2 minutes.
I want to see what your mind like, right quick. What's going on, brother? I'm good, man. Oh, okay. So you know who you are?
We talk with that brother.
Oh yeah, that was you. Yeah, I see you.
I love y'all, man. I live up there, so I listen to the brothers. I come out, I see this.
All praise to the Most High. What do you gather from what we be out here talking about?
The thing that I gathered, one of the things that I was even telling her earlier is when I saw y'all set up, that was even more influential than seeing like how things come together. Like how y'all brothers commit to like actually being out here and doing the stuff that y'all doing, I felt like it was really cool. And I was telling her like because we had a conversation about commitment earlier, and being in these times where it's like it's a war going on, but it's not all it's on several different levels. And then as I was saying that, I think the brother with the truck pulled up and he set up the tent. And it was so beautiful to see that, like, y'all was out here in a group at first, and then all of a sudden it became something where it was a church or whatever y'all want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I would say that.
Yeah, because the Lord said that when 2 or 3 are gathered, there I am in the midst of them.
Yeah,
So yeah, like you read Acts 7:48, say that the Lord doesn't dwell in temples made with hands. So when we actually congregating like this is when we having church, and we talking about the ways of the Lord, man. You got that? Yep.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
So the Lord wants us to do everything decent and order. That's why when you see us out here, you're not going to see one brother trying to overtalk the next. You're not going to see, any arguing going on. You're not going to see any disputes. Because even if we have disagreements about stuff, yeah, we human. We don't always see eye to eye about every single thing. But instead of, backbiting and talking about the next brother behind his back, instead, pick up the phone, hit up a brother. You know what I'm saying? You link up and we talk about these things. So we do everything decently and in order. Give me I'm trying to see. This is Nehemiah when they showed them like holding chapter that is.
Nehemiah 8 and 8.
That's the book of Nehemiah chapter 8 and verse 8. So they read in the book of the law of God distinctly and gave sense and caused them to understand the reading. And Nehemiah, which is the and Nehemiah, which was the Trishith, and Ezra the priest and the scribe, and the Levites that taught the people, said unto all the people, this is
start at verse 4.
Verse 4. And Ezra the scribe stood upon a pulpit of wood, which they had made for the purpose, and beside him stood Mattathiah and Shema and Ananiah, Uriah and Hilkiah.
So this is talking about Ezra when he was actually setting up what we call keeping camp. I was like, so you have one brother, he stood in the middle, and that's what you call the pulpit that he made.
And Messiah, and on his right hand, on his right hand, and on his left hand, Pedaiah, and Mishael, and Malachiah, and Hashum, and Hasabadah.
So he had brothers on the left and the right of him. Go ahead.
Zechariah, and Meshulaim, and Ezra opened the book in the sight of all the people.
So he opened in the book in front of all the people. Go ahead.
For he was above all the people. And when he opened it, all the people stood up, and Ezra blessed the Lord, the great God. And all the people answered, Amen, Amen, with lifting up their hands. And they bowed their heads and worshiped the Lord with their faces to the ground. And Jeshua, Benai, Sherba, Jamin, Akub, Shebathiah, Hodiah, Messiah, Messiah, Kelta, Azariah. Okay, God. This is verse 8. So they read in the book in the law of God distinctly and gave sense and caused them to understand the reading. And
yeah, so we come out here and we come out to spread the word. Hey, give me Revelation 1 and 3. What's going on, family? What y'all got going on? Y'all want to stay a couple minutes and hear the word? We just started reading the Bible, trying to tell our people that we stem from the main people in the Bible, which would be the 12 tribes of Israel.
y'all said y'all was gonna come back, man. Don't be no liar.
Do y'all love the Lord? Come on, fam. How you love the Lord? You don't want to curse the man.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Read it out.
Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of his prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein.
What we gotta do?
Keep those things which are written therein.
So it say, blessed is he that read it and then that actually apply these things. Because when you read the book of James, it say you can't just be a hearer of the law, you got to be a doer as well. And that's why we out here trying to tell our people that we got to come back to keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Because for one, it's going to give us a better life. It's the one thing our people haven't done as a people is try keeping the commandments. We tried building up different neighborhoods, and what happened every single time? They get blown up. So that's what happened with downtown. That's what happened with East St. Louis. That's what happened with Tulsa. Different cities throughout the South. You probably seen that. What's that TV show? Them when they moved up from the South and moved to California, and everybody started looking at them crazy. And what they start trying to drive them out of their neighborhood. That's the same thing that's always going to happen with our people. We got to actually come back to keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Bring that up.
This the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 15.
I wanted to bring this out because this was going into when you was talking about the wars and stuff that are going on.
When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel, the prophet, standing in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation.
What's coming?
Great tribulations, such as was not seen since the beginning of the world.
So it's things that's coming upon this world that haven't been seen since the beginning of time. And these things were prophesied throughout the Old Testament. That's why when you deal with the pastors, they try to tell you that the law's done away. They try to tell you just stay away from the Old Testament. But that's actually where all the prophecies lie. So when you get into the New Testament, it don't make any sense because you haven't read the old stuff. It's like trying to watch a TV show, and instead of actually watching the show from the pilot episode, you just jump to season 5. Like you watch Power?
No, I do not.
What's one of your favorite shows?
One of my favorite shows?
Yeah.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah. So all right. So The Walking Dead. You can't just jump in where Negan at, and then you ain't watched everything that happened before. You just like you ain't gonna understand how they got to Alexandria. Like it ain't gonna make any sense because you didn't dig into the beginning of it. So that's the same thing that we got to do with this book. So when they come with the wars and rumors of wars, it's famines and all kinds of things on the rise. These were prophesied by Christ. Go ahead.
It's the book of Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
So this is one thing that our people love doing. We always get into it, and what's the main thing that happened? We in a fight break out. Even when it's a simple get together, brothers supposed to be getting together, just getting on the grill, playing some music, damn fight break out. You got a dice game going on, fight break out. But it said we ain't supposed to be fighting against flesh and blood because we can't pick up guns and try to fight against the heathens either. The people that's running this place, Jake walking around with a Glock with an extended clip on it ain't got nothing against the nuclear missiles that they got, against the drones that's flying through the air that can blow up buildings. Go ahead.
But against principalities, against powers, and against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness.
Against what?
Against spiritual wickedness.
So you're right, it is a war going on. There's a physical war going on between all the nations that are rounding up against each other, and there's a spiritual war going on, right?
In high places.
I'm saying that spiritual war is in high places. Because like I was saying, we can't compete against these people. So the only way that we're going to be able to fight against them is through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. But you stick around for a minute. I'm about to get ready to pass it over to the next brother. What's your name, man?
My name is Michael Anthony. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Be safe, bro. All right, brother.
I love what y'all doing, bro.
All praises to the Most High,
And even
man.
the debate we had last time was enlightening. You know what I'm saying, brothers? Iron sharpen iron, still sharpen.
Got you. Hey, it says sometimes though we be rude in speech, you know, we ain't slacking in the knowledge, brother. So we here to try to get you up out of this captivity, man. Lord willing, we planted that seed last time. Lord willing, we watered it this time. And, you know, it's up to the Most High to take it over from here. Give me 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, read 1 through 3. And then give me Habakkuk 2 and 3.
God. It's the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5, verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come, that which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number.
Shall be what?
Shall be taken in great number. And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. But the iniquity shall be increased above all that which now thou seest.
So we already know that we living in a land that's barren of faith, man. This is that valley of dry bones that it was talking about in Ezekiel 37. Go ahead.
Or that thou hast hearing long ago. And the land that thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
Shall be what?
Shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
Bring that up.
Hey family, y'all got a couple minutes to hear the word of the Lord? We out here prophesying the downfall of this place, man. All these things was written for aforetime was for us, man.
You said what?
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the visions and make it plain upon tables.
Make it what?
Make it plain upon tables.
So that's why when we read it, we got to expound on it a little bit, making it plain upon tables for our people. Go ahead.
That he may run that read it.
Hey man, sometimes you read this stuff, it make you want to take off running. You be like, hey man, some of this stuff a little too scary. Some of this stuff too real for our people, man. Go ahead.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time. But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
And what?
And not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it.
Though it what?
Though it tarry, wait for it.
And you got to be patient, waiting on the Lord, man. Because soon comes our salvation, man. When this place is about to...
Overcame Babylon, we Israel, now we girded up. Ever since we came into the truth, we got our birdies up. Eat this Mac, think you funny, watch how it'll burn you up. I live 3 miles down, by the Sabbath journey up. Esau see us coming up, just watch how we just turn him up. In the kingdom, keep the law, we gon' have them double dutch. Occupy till I come, go ahead and eat this honey up. Anytime I see a blood moon, it got me jumping up. Esau doing coke, yeah, now he fanny up. I done got my spirit up, now let's just see what's up.